Hello, hello. So I'm going to make another Julie Nutting doll for this Julie Nutting portfolio for the Paper Art Swaps board. And I got this one, I just showed a haul. I got this one, Nisha, from an Etsy shop. I will try to, I'll find out and I'll link it down below. Wait, Papers Attack. Thank you very much, lady, for putting that on your thing. Papers Attack. That's where I got it from. But I'm gonna stamp her. Ooh, I need a stamp. So I have this one by Prima. I'm gonna stamp her, and then I'm going to make her into Le Person. That's probably not even right. Whatever, I took French a long time ago. Ooh, this is dry. Why? Maybe because I didn't put the lid on properly. Anyway, so what's going on with you guys? I have a few questions, or I'll just talk randomly. So on my recent trip, because remember, you should take time to visit your friends because your family will be okay. Oh, that's good. So I visited my friend. If she wants you to know that it was her, she'll say. And her husband reads runes and tarot cards, so he did mine. And then he also, it was my birthday, so we went out. She took me to dinner, and let's see what colors I want to use this for. Hold on. Pause that thought while I do this, so I don't forget what I'm doing. Mess maker. So I have several colors. I think I'll make her dress like this because this is cool paper. See that? Sure did mess that one up. If this is what I use. There, it's barely visible, but I can see it to cut it out. And then, where we went, which was very good, and it was a good time, they were having another event, kind of, I guess. Maybe it's a weekly thing, I can't remember, where this lady would come in and she would read your cards again. So I stayed an extra night, and we went, this color? Sure. We went to have this lady do it as well. And let me tell you something, the weirdest thing in the world. Both of my readings for two people, one who kind of knows me, one who's never seen me before in her entire life, they knew exactly, they each said exactly the same thing. Let me tell you what, my mind was blown. So here's my question for you. Do you believe that stuff? Do you believe that people can, I don't even know how to describe it, people can see, or people know what's going on, and they can share it with you? Now, where I live, there's a lot of people who do stuff like this, and it's I wouldn't say it's popular because it's not like a trend. It's just a way of life for a lot of people. So, do you believe this is a thing that people can actually do, and that it's something you should listen to or heed the advice of? Because it was very, very, very interesting. Let me tell you. I was almost like, I was surprised. Not by what it said. Well, I don't know. I was surprised. Anyway, Let me know. Do you think that's a thing? Do you think reading tarot cards and things like that is an accurate depiction of, maybe not depiction, I don't know the words, accurate way to tell what's going to happen in your life or what could happen, or like if you follow whatever is in your head instead of trying to limit yourself, if that's really what's going to happen. Because these people who do this, they don't know you. And in theory, you know, of course they're going to be like, oh, good things are going to happen for you, because who wants to hear you're about to get like run over by a truck? But that's not exactly what I was told. It was an interesting, very, very interesting thing. Anyway, let me know if you've done this before, if you've seen it, if you've heard it, whatever, and how it worked for you. So, I'm going to use, I got these markers from Michael's on clearance. They're alcohol markers, and I bought like skin color type ones and things I could layer to make, the long ones, to layer to make realistic looking skin. They are, what does it say? Tombow ABT Pro alcohol based markers. And then I wanted to know if they would mix with my Spectrum Noir. I don't have Copic. I'm not paying money for Copic. But back in the olden days when there was AC Moore, who wants to grieve with me? Bye-bye, AC Moore. But I used to go there a lot because there was one not far from my house and then one not far from where my daughter danced. So it was like a thing for me to go there. But I bought those little Spectrum Noir packages and used them often. I would just color while she was in dance. I just had an addiction to alcohol markers. And I kept them when AC Moore closed, because why would I not? Duh. Anyway, I hadn't colored in a really long time. And then when I joined the Paper Art Swaps board, there's a Julie Nutting thing. And I honestly didn't know who Julie Nutting was, because I used to just scrapbook. And I didn't add like fancy looking stuff onto my scrapbook pages. They're very modern looking, like clean lines for the most part. And honestly, I haven't finished. Well, I finished my husband used to be in the Navy, and I finished his Navy scrapbook for the most part, except one deployment that made me angry, so I chose not to finish, because that's how I roll for now. Anyway, most of what I did in that was just, look, here's a picture, and look, here's what I have to say about it, you know, like journaling. So I didn't do like cutesy little flower stuff and all the stuff you see in the magazines or whatever. But now that I've switched my focus to like this kind of stuff, it is making me see new stuff. What color is that? Is it the same? About to find out. Yep. It's making me see new stuff and like play with it. See what's going on. Oh, that would work. Let's see how that blends. Because I'm going to tap it into her hair. Oh, it looks very similar. Don't you think? It's a lighter shade. But it looks similar. That'll work for me, because nobody has like one shade of hair on their head. Look at anybody in the sunshine. Their hair doesn't look... hair has depth, which means it has multiple colors in it, and tones and shades and highlights or whatever. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm trying. No one said I was a coloring expert, but I really like to make these. I've also learned that when I use colored pencil doing it, I really need to keep my hands off the top, because my hands smear the colors, especially if I make light-skinned people, and then they look like they've been crawling around on the ground. Which sometimes is funny, because that works, depending on the theme. But I like my colors to be clean and clear. I'm not such a big fan of shabby chic looking things. Ask anyone who knows me. Anyway, what do you think of that? 2 different shades of brown for chick's hair. And when I cut it out, the edges won't look like that. And then I'm gonna layer the brown. What does this look like? That's more gray. I don't want her to look gray. What color is this? Ooh, that's ugly. Greeny. Pinky. Greeny. Did I already see this one? We're gonna keep this one out. Yep. Put these 2 back. And then in the background of her skin, I'm gonna put on her face, because everybody has a little bit of sun when they've been. I live on the ocean. Well, not far. Like, we don't have a house on the ocean, but if you live where I live, you're not far from the ocean. And people go to the beach. Everybody goes to the beach. It's a thing. Tourists go to the oceanfront. The rest of us just go to the beach. Like neighborhood beaches or like the smaller beaches where everybody knows where they are. And when you go to the beach, you spend too much time there and you end up a little bit sun-kissed. That's what I'll call it. So that's what I'm gonna do to her, because everybody has the color under their skin tone. And I don't want her, once again, to be like one note. That's orange. Am I back? I'm like more yellow, I think. It's the same. I don't know. That's good. So I'm gonna add color in different spots. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference, but I'm trying to make it not one note. Make it be not one note. I don't know. Let's speak English. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, scary, scary. Might just cover it all up. I don't know. And if it does, we all know I tried. There's more than one color under here. Oh, I think you can actually see it in the bright light. Yeah, maybe. Regardless, even if you're dark skinned, you get darker in the sun. It's a thing. Like, can you see my watch tan still? It's going away because I spent some time in the pool when I was gone for several days with my friend's son. Yeah, she's got darker skin. But we don't care. We like making Julie Nutting dolls that are all kinds of colors. And guess what? If when I put her clothes on, I hate that it's smudgy, I'll fix it. Plus, nobody said I was an expert. Maybe I need more brown markers. Assorted shades of brown. Probably. Guess I have to find some. You know, on Zulily, sometimes they have these, so maybe I'll look when I go pick up my daughter and I'm waiting. She wants me to drive the car that she can drive to pick her up, because I can't remember if I said, but I haven't had my car since the beginning of June because I got hit by this teenager when I picked up my sister from the airport. She came for my daughter's birthday party, but this chick accidentally hit me. I guess that's why they call it an accident. And she was crying, but it was okay. And they're not done fixing my car yet. Fortunately, they're not totaling it, but I have a rental. And since she's not 21, she can't drive it. And she wants her friends at work to see that she can drive. So I'm going to drive the car that she can drive to pick her up so she can drive home. Because she worked a day shift today. and a lot of her friends are working the night shift, so they'll be swapping so they can see her drive away, which is actually funny to me, but whatever. Sure. You want to know where I want to go when I pick her up? Take a guess. It'll only be early evening. Ooh, I haven't thought about dinner. Well, I want to go to the DT. And what is that? The Dollar Tree. Her hair is going to match this. It's not going to work. I need to make her lighter or her hair darker. I don't think I have a black. I used to. I think her skin is pretty. There's a little bit of blending issues. And you know when you go over it more than once, it makes it darker. I don't have to color in the lines because I'm going to cut it out and she's going to have on clothing. Just get one of these other markers. Let's see what happens when you put this on top. Let's see. Is that the one I didn't like? Interesting. Maybe that's the color I should have colored her. You think? Because you can't lighten it. I don't think. Oh, something's happening. Oh, it's changing. It is. It's like magic. You probably can't see this, but I'm telling you, the color of her skin is changing. I just needed to differentiate between her skin and her hair more. See, like if that were her skin, that would look better. Let's stamp it again. Where is that baby stamp? Oh, there it is. It's the beauty of doing this yourself. You can change it, do what you want. So, what are you guys doing for the beginning? Well, for us, it's the very, very beginning of the summer for school, because where I live, school just let out not that long ago. So, what have you guys been doing with your summer? If you have time off or something. Let's add these colors again. We are going to do the camping. I went and visited my friend. Maybe I'll visit her again. She's selling her house. But maybe I'll get a chance to see her again before she goes to her next location. And then I'm going to probably go camping again later in the summer. I don't like this color. I think it'll work with the hair better. Oh well, this will be what we use. And then, of course, like I noticed when we went shopping, and it's horrible because we just got out of school, there's like school supplies out. That color will work better. Yeah. This time. I am going to invest in more brown markers because I want more variety. Brown alcohol markers, I should say. This so I can blend. If I can see the little stamp line with this, I will color over the edge because I can. And that's like her little slip, I guess. It's funny to me that these, I guess since there's a variety of options, you can see different, you can see like her, what is this, a slip? Which is really funny to me because it reminds me of like Easter when I was little, because we wore slips under our stupid itchy dresses. Did you have an itchy Easter dress? Probably if you were about my age you did. I guess, and Christian. Because Christians, I think, are the only ones who celebrate Easter the way that we do. With church, anyway. Let me add more. Have these peachy colors. I think it's funny that this... Oh, there we go. Can you see it? I can see it. It's showing up on her shoulders, on her knees. You know, like the places that would be closer to the sun when you sit. If you've ever been to the beach, raise your hand if you've never been to the beach, because I'm sad for you. It's not like my favorite place to go, but we go there often, probably because we can. Okay, yeah, that's better. So I'm gonna cut these out. This one. Fussy cut, fussy cut. Fussy cut. Do you like fussy cutting? So when I was gone, my friend was doing one of these, a travel one, for her partner. And I was sitting at the kitchen table talking to her husband. And I'm like, can I cut? And I don't think she had another pair at the time, right where we were, of teeny tiny scissors. And I'm like, I don't need them. I used big ones to fussy cut some stuff for her while she was doing it too, because I just wanted to do something while I was talking. I even like fussy cutting because I know it's not easy for everybody. Let me tell you what, these cutter bees, I like these better than what I was just using. And what were these? I got them from probably Tuesday morning. Probably like We Are Memory Keepers or something. I don't know. Because those are, yeah, these are pointy. Every dang thing they have there. Tell me it's not. So while I was gone, it's Lori. Duh. That's who I was visiting. She's the admin, one of the admins, her and Tanya of Side Gig Crafts are the admins of our paper art swaps board. I now get to help as a moderator. I don't do much, but she's busy, so like I'll send stuff to her when she needs a reminder. And also, stinky Facebook is hard for her right now. There's like so much stuff she can't see and they haven't fixed it. Whatever. So she'll ask me to send her something and I will. Whatever she needs, I'll do it. That's what I agreed to. Tanya, you too. Anyway, so there was a live where she was giving away a bunch of stuff, like prizes. And it was super fun. We were on there for like 2.5 hours talking to everybody. And let me tell you, it's really like you get to know people because we all have the same hobby. But then you start talking on like a chat and you can see each other, so you know it's not like some 50-year-old dude trying to scope out a bunch of women, which sounds crazy, but tell me you haven't thought of that. Still, you get to know, like, when people have grandchildren, or if their children get married, or just, you know, stuff that's happening. School's over, or their kid made whatever, or their kid might be having a hard time, and we're all like, no way, man. You know, it's like we're their team, you know, if you've ever played a sport, and you know that typically your team is behind you, they got your back. I feel like that's what we are. We're a paper crafting team or something. It sounds crazy, but it's true. It's just a group of friends. So it was really fun sitting and talking to each other. People are falling asleep. Tanya, I see you, because she works all the time. And we know that she works all the time, so it's not like a weird thing. It's, how was your work day? And then she'll let you know. I think it's really cool to know somebody like that. It's her turn to go and visit Lori. So we'll see. They'll have super fun, I'm sure. I would like to go there when she's there, because she had this idea. I can't remember who they are. Tanya, if you're watching this, let me know who those ladies are that you told me, or you shared the video with us about. They did this crafting thing while they were all together. They're European, and they would start a project, and then after a certain period of time you have to switch with another one of your friends who's there with you. I don't know if I could do that. I'm sure I could, because really it's just paper crafting, but I like to do things a certain way, and it's very different from the way other people do it. I wonder if that's far enough down in her head. What the heck kind of hair's all in her face? Well, about to find out, huh? I know I didn't fill in her headband. I know. So, it was fun hanging out with her. She's the one who made me a cake. Her family sang to me. She made me a cake at the beginning of my birthday week because I was there. We had a good time hanging out together. We planted flowers. We started making a junk journal and didn't quite finish, but I made a lot of extra embellishment type things for her so that when she gets the chance to finish it for whoever she's making it for, it's cute if you're going to get it. She doesn't have to do everything because she was frantic while I was there, because she is selling her house. Do you need a house? Do you know where she lives? If you do and you want her house, buy it. Thanks. That's my sales pitch for the day. You're welcome, Lori. I don't know. Her house is very nice, and I think anybody would like it, of course. You know what? This could work, even though you can see the underskirt. Or maybe I just use this one. Let's see. So I'm gonna stop this video and then let you go to Instagram or something and see what I finished with. But we all know I'm not gonna take a picture because I'm gonna forget, because that's how I roll, which is probably silly. Let me see. Oh, I can't tell what time it is on my phone while I'm doing this. I've never put together this doll, obviously, because I just got it. Oh, it is like a big cover apron thing. Maybe I'll just use this. She can have on a sparkly dress on the ocean. As a surfing girl. Too short. I don't know what the heck is wrong. It's like I'm not cutting it out accurately. I think I'll use this one and put a ribbon on the bottom. Yeah. It's amazing how you can choose what you want. What's this? It's Coco and Reno dye. That makes a lace thing on cute, huh? I don't know. Or this ribbon they got from Dollar Tree. Oh, that would be cute. Look at that. I don't know. Anyway, this is the beginning of my process for making this particular Julie Nutting doll. She's supposed to have, why is this dress supposed to be longer and it's not? See that? That's annoying. Or I could just color in the underwear. Ooh, what a concept. Impossible? What color? Let's see what color this is. Oh, that'll work. It's bright. But guess what? This is a pretty color. No, my color for headband this color. So I like to watch when Tanya does things like this, when she's just crafting and talking, because then I craft along with her. So hopefully that is what you are doing. Sometimes her cat interrupts. We don't have a cat. And my kid's not home to interrupt. She wouldn't anyway, because if it's not on my door, it says recording. It's probably not the right color. Nope. But it will be when I put a bow on this dang dress, won't it? Let's put this up here. I'm trying to match the folio, which might be a bad idea. But guess what? I get to do that. You know, be the one to make the mistakes because it's my project. Right. I could just cut this bow out. These shoes. Sparkly. What do you think? I think I might put these on here like they're sandals or some crap. Maybe like this direction. Yeah. Do this. I'm using art glitter glue that I got from Lori, because that's what she likes to use. And you know, I learned she also is not a fan of hot glue. She regular glues a lot of stuff, and it takes a long time to set. She's like hardcore crafter and patient. And I just did what she said because we were working on her stuff. It was very interesting because I'm a fan of a hot glue gun, but E6000, something to be said for it. Glue this dress on. And then these little, you know, let me show you 1 second. The little pink clips from the DT. Sorry. These little clips from Dollar Tree. Use those to, I'm gonna cut around her foot. Use those to hold stuff because you have other things to do besides sitting there holding something while it glues. So I was watching the live because I was trying to go to sleep and I had finished talking to my kid while I was gone visiting Lori and her family, and I couldn't sleep. But I was watching it and I was watching myself talk. I don't move my mouth much, and I lick my lips all the time. Do you notice any weird things that you do? Look, that's okay. Sandals. Her little hair. What do you think? Oop. This is Beach Nisha. Beach Nisha, and I don't know what this dude's name is. Carl. Nobody's name is Carl. That's stupid. Oh, I guess. Sorry if your name's Carl. I need to decorate her little dress more. Look at that. Beach Nisha could get a bow. Beach Nisha is too old for a bow. I don't even know what she has on this puff sleeves. But this is what she's going to be. We're going to put a bow on her dress. Yeah. And then she can dry. There you go, Beach Nisha. Because my theme is, I think it's beach. Yeah. There you go. Beach Nisha with friend dude. And that's what I do. The end. So, let me know what you guys think about tarot. Talk back. What did you think of what I said or whatever? Did you see me on the lives because you're in our group? Did you have a good time? Because I did. Did you get whatever you won? Lori is very generous. And it was fun. So, you guys, put this stuff back in the spot where it belongs. Have a good afternoon. And let me know what's going on with you. Did you craft with me? Was I talking too long? Could you understand me? All the things. So, have a good afternoon or day or evening, whatever. And I'll see you guys later.